So I know people might have watched my content over a span of time. So I'm saying, I think with social media, especially it was an experiment years ago, but like I was probably like a very controversial figure. I'm saying because I'm just opinionated. I'm saying I got a very blunt personality. Nearly got me assassinated, killed a couple of times. It's like like Donald Trump. Donald Trump like coming out to 50 Cent's tune. Many men wish death upon me. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. But niggas try to take my life. You know that tune when he just walked out after having a assassination attempt, man. I'm saying so. Like I've just got a very blunt personality, and I'm Sri Lankan Tamil. In our culture, like most men are just like saying how they want to say, but in Western society, people are we're just way more reserved. But then again, with me, man, I've just always been like this. I'm saying I get a lot of opinions about me, I'm saying, because I'm controversial. But then again, like I can only be me, man. I'm saying that's what my brand or my content I put on is rawness and rawness. But then it's good and the bad. I'm saying I don't mind showing my bad. I'm saying it has way more of an authentic expression, because one day when I post content in the near future, someone's gonna be like, hey man, you put it's good and the bad. I'm saying what I've got to talk to you about is this, right? I want to just make a video just to briefly talk about innovation, I'm saying, to do with business and that. I'm saying for the business aspects of this platform, I'm saying. So let's talk about innovation, why innovation is important, I'm saying. So hey man, innovation is important because like if you see great companies, right? This is where that Brown people feel like, oh, you know what? Hey man, Brown's just talking for the sake of talking English. So I probably get that comment sometimes. I'm like, no man, I'm saying I think I've been in sales and I've sold windows and doors and been in a course and a bullshit. I'm saying, but the realness is innovation is important, man. I mean, why is KFC? They're in KFC right now. Why is KFC still here and other franchises not here? I'm saying because they followed a protocol principle that kept them here for this long, I'm saying, since the very start of Colonel Sanders when I sold a recipe. I mean, it's got original recipe out there, I'm saying. We've got to talk to you about, let's look at, some companies that has innovated and it's still here versus companies that just went bust, I'm saying. I think the first one to talk about is Facebook, man. I mean, look at Facebook. What happened to MySpace? What happened to Bebo? I mean, you don't know that Bebo social media. Do you know what happened to what's the other one? MySpace, Bebo. There was one my cousin used to use. It was like Hi to Friends or something. Which I'm saying. Oh, Napster. What happened to Napster? I mean, it was like the very start of like social media. What happened to those? They didn't innovate, man. They didn't innovate. They just let it just sit for a while, and some other company came and just eat them alive. You know what I'm saying? Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg, what he done was, I think, was a very strategic planning, because fuckers out there were trying to copy his idea. Do you know what I'm saying? Anytime you build a tech company, some fucker will be out there trying to copy someone's idea. Do you know what I'm saying? So what he did was, he made the Meta company the mother company. Do you know what I'm saying? But then again, he gave something for the customers that. He gave something for the customers that, or the consumers, you could say, right? He was. Look, listen. I mean, when you first used Facebook, like, have you ever looked at Facebook in 2005? It's way different from like how it is right now. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, people might not use it as much, but people still use it around the world. Do you know what I'm saying? It's because they kept on, adding a bit here, adding a bit. I mean, when Facebook came up, there was just these messaging. You just go and message a whole bunch of stuff to your pal, blah blah blah. I'm saying now. I got Facebook Messenger, right? But with Facebook Messenger, you don't even have to have a Facebook account. You can just have a messenger and still communicate with people, which I'm saying. But I think for me, from my take, that the innovation aspect of Zucks, what he did was he was keeping up with the trends, man. Other companies tried to compete possibly with Facebook, but Facebook just kept on innovating. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're a tech company, you're going to be constantly on the grind, man. Let's get the 8 guitars out, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But they kept on innovating. It's like, when you're a tech company, you just gotta constantly innovate, I'm saying. But there's fuckers out there, competitors who just wanna come and do something, and then that's the end of like one company going to saying. But because Facebook has so much of a reputation with globally with countries and relation with countries, even though Zuck's had failures with data protection. Some people say breach data protection, I'm saying. But then again, what do you expect when you go to a social media company that got people's details? So if people want to share their details, it gets passed on. Because someone could write their details on Facebook, right? And the other person could just log on and just search for this person. Now I know where he lives, what names, I'm saying. So it's a question mark. But then again, it's consent that the user gives to use a social media. I'm saying, but hey, look, listen, Facebook innovated because they constantly innovate, they find trends, they see what's up, and that goes on. I'm saying. Let me give another company that innovated, and they done a great job. Another company, just to briefly just finish this off, I'm gonna shoot off like after this. Another company that did innovate is Tesla. When Tesla came out, it's electric cars, but they went on to autonomous vehicles and self-driving vehicles, and they made a goal to create a sustainable vehicle. You know what I'm saying? So they took necessary steps. They didn't just follow the motto of just having just cars that's going to be fossil fuels, diesel, petrol. They were just thinking of electric vehicles. We start here, we go somewhere, you know what I'm saying, and then autonomous vehicles, and they just how they started, you know what I'm saying. Elon Musk would have just said, we're just gonna make cars, man, just call Tesla and just have it, just powered like fully on fucking petrol, diesel. But then he clearly came and stated, so I'm saying, what? We're not going to do that, man. We're not going to do that. We're just going to get, electric. We're going to just, have it, have like these docks or these charging stations to go charge these vehicles, and we're going to just start our own thing. And I think that's why I saw that. There's way more car brands out there who's coming up with the same ideas. So we got Kia, that car as well. We got like BMW working on, sustainability and electric cars and all this stuff. Then again, I think Tesla, initially started the whole process towards sustainability, you know what I'm saying, to create a greener car. And I think the brand itself is going to be there. I think for me personally, like, the car's great, but I think the design could change, you know what I'm saying. That's my honest opinion. Tesla car looks great, but it looks like a massive turtle, you know what I'm saying, with the whole roof and stuff. And I think they have to just work on the aesthetic of the car. But then again, man, the company's only been here for a short while compared to other companies that's been here for nearly more than like half a decade or maybe a century. So I think Ford's been here for a very long time. So I'm saying, maybe I'm gonna go. So what I'm trying to get at, just a brief conversation, is that innovation in itself is really about understanding what the customer wants, and sometimes giving what the customer wants, but also then creating something that the customer is not expecting. You know what I'm saying, and that's what keeps customers on their toes. When iPhone came out, it's not the same as Motorola or BlackBerry, you know what I'm saying, with all these keyboard bullshit, you know what I'm saying. So, hey, it's about, doing something that has a unique selling point, and I think innovation is important, man. If you don't innovate, companies gonna go bust, man. And people's gonna forget the brand, you know what I'm saying. And what happened to traditional businesses like Woolworths and I think Budgens is coming out, you know what I'm saying? A lot of businesses, like you see out there in the outside world, in the UK, it's all gone now because they didn't innovate in time, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, innovation is important, you know what I'm saying? I think to finish off, people might ask me, why am I talking about this in this video? It's because when I started my content, a while back, like last year or some bullshit, I was making content. Now, there's a shift in how I make content and what I talk about and how I do things. It's good to go out and be like, I'm saying it's good to go up and do that, you know what I'm saying, but there's an evolution, that this is my moment of my innovation for the brand, you know what I'm saying. I'm just doing my own thing, compared to how the brand was when I really started, and I'm saying, so because I think it was great, put all my emotions and all my my entire, authentic expression there, even though it came with love and a lot of hate, you know what I'm saying? But then again, I can really figure out who's my tribe, who's my culture, who's going to be part of my community, who's going to be on the social media space. And as much as I got the love, I got, the extra load of hate, you know what I'm saying? But for me, it's more to do with like trying to build a long-term relationship with my tribe, my culture, man. So saying I couldn't give a fuck about people that, want to come up and have something to say about me, because they're going to always say something about me. So I'm saying I'm more about, hey man, let me just do my thing, man. I mean, I make content out here, like I say. One day I might be making content in Morden, another day I might be out there halfway around the world making content. So nothing's permanent. I just think it's about building with my community on the other side of the screen. So I'm saying, so, hey, I'm gonna go. It's a love and